Hello, this is Roger over at Bear Behind Beekeeping. Just got a couple of photos around the bee yard before we get into some extracting. I used bee escapes this year, and here they are with the bees coming back into the hive after I popped them off. They worked out pretty well. I had very few stragglers in the honey supers. Here I am just using the tractor and putting the supers onto a pallet, and then I'm going to bring them up to the barn. It's not that far, but it sure saved me some trips. Here's everything inside. And here I am using a electric knife to do some uncapping. It worked out pretty well. The knife would get a little hot on the handle side. I think that was mostly a function of its age, maybe a little bit of the resistance. So if I bought a hot knife or maybe even a cold knife, it might have gone a little faster. But since my wife picked this up for me at a thrift store, the price is right for just a couple of bucks to get this done. What I like about the hot knife is if any of the wax or the cappings or the comb stick out pretty far, this kind of evens it all level with the frame. And then I just finish off with the uncapping fork, anything that the knife might have missed. On this side, I think all I had to do is just push off the cut cappings. It's kind of a neat little setup. I did a video on this extractor last year, so I won't bore you with a lot of it. But I do like the way all the cappings just fall into that tray and then drain into the in the machine. This side, the comb wasn't quite as drawn out, so it was a little harder to get to the edge. But just taking that uncapping fork makes the difference and pops those right off. And here, by some minor miracle, I didn't stick my fingers while I was uncapping. This extractor's probably a little bit on the large side for me as a hobbyist. Here I am just showing you that I use a refractometer. I got this honey at about just shy 18%. And here's the extractor doing its extracting and the cappings draining. Had a little visitor in the honey shack. And here's my robbing station. Here's that pallet again. And it didn't take long for the girls to find all the detritus and everything to clean up. I got it still out there, but should be done in a little bit. And that's it for extracting.